Hello students, today we will study exercise 6.1 based on application of derivatives. Question number first, find the rate of change of the area of a circle with respect to its radius. That means we have to find the rate of change of area with respect to radius r. Like we have to find the value of dy by dx. Then we say differentiate y with respect to x. Similarly, here one is area and the other is radius. So we have to differentiate the area with respect to radius. Like the area of the circle with radius r is a is equal to pi r square. It is asked what is dA by dr, means rate of change of area with respect to radius. So it is required what is dA by dr. So simple dA by dr means like pi into r is 2 pi r, like pi into x square, the 2 pi x, this is pi r square, so this is 2 pi r. So this is the value of dA by dr. Now it is asked when the radius becomes 3, at that time what is the rate of change of its area. So you have to put 3 is equal to r, or r is equal to 3 here. So 3 to just 6. So this is the first part. When the radius becomes 4, then to put r is equal to 4 here. Right? So this is the second part. Right? Similarly, the question number second is volume of the cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second, means dV by dt. Centimeter cube means volume of unit of volume, and upon s means unit of second. So it is given that dV upon dt is equal to 8 centimeter cube upon second. Now it is asked how fast is the surface area is increasing when the length of the edge is 12 centimeter. That means it is asked what is ds by dt, means dV by dt is given. It is asked what is the value of ds by dt. Again, let x be the side of the cube, v will be the volume, that is v is equal to x cube. Now we have to differentiate with respect to t, because it is given that the volume means rate of change of volume is 8 centimeter cube upon second, means v upon s. So we have to find s means unit of time. So this is v means x cube, volume of the cube. So dv by dt will be 3x square dx by dt, like we have done in chain rule and in composite function. So v is equal to 3x square, so dv by dt will be 3x square dx by dt. Now dv by dt, the value of dv by dt is equal to 8, it is given. So 8 is equal to 3x square dx by dt. So here dx by dt will be 8 upon 3x square. It means when dv by dt is 8, at that time dx by dt was 8 upon 3x square, and this is the rate of change of its size, increase of its size. The rate of change of volume is this, therefore the rate of change of its size is this, because everything change with the time. At that time, what was the speed of the this area, means at how much speed the area was also changing. Now first what is the area of this cubes? S is equal to 6x square. So we have to find ds by dt. Right? Again ds by dt will be 6 to the 12x into dx by dt, because we are differentiating s with respect to t, not with respect to x. Right? So ds by dt is equal to 12x dx by dt. Now the value of dx by dt is already there, 8 upon 3x square. You will put here 8 upon 3x square. It means that time when dv by dt was 8, ds by dt is 32 upon x. After some times, if the side becomes 12, when the side becomes 12, so what was the rate of change of area with respect to time? So simply you have to put x is equal to 12 in ds by dt, means you have to put 12 here. So answer will be ds by dt is equal to 32 by 12. A unit of this will be s means area, means centimeter square, and t means second. So this is the rate of change of its area with respect to time. One more question we take, question number 7. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 5 cm per minute, and the width y is increasing at the rate of 4 cm per minute. Now when x becomes 8 cm and y becomes 6 cm, at that time find the rates of change of perimeter and area. So what is this 5? 5 is not the side. 5 means rate of change of its side, which is decreasing. Means on every minute the rectangle's length is decreasing with 5 cm. Similarly, at the same time the width of the rectangle is increasing at the rate of 4 cm per minute. Now x, let it is already given, x is the length and y is the breadth. Now what is the value of dx by dt? This is given 5. Why it is taken minus? Because it is decreasing. You will take minus sign when it is decreasing, you will take plus sign when it is increasing. The dy by dt is equal to 4 cm per minute. Now what is the perimeter? P is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So P is equal to 2 into x plus y. We have to find the rate of change, means dp by dt. dp by dt will be 2 is constant. This is dx by dt plus dy by dt. dx by dt is given, dy by dt is given. So minus 2 means the perimeter is decreasing at the rate of 2 cm per minute. Means in 1 minute the perimeter of the rectangle is decreasing by 2 cm. When x becomes 8, y becomes 6 cm, so you have to put 8 and 6 here, but it is not x and y here, so this is the answer only, right? So this means the perimeter is decreasing at the rate of 2 cm per minute. Now second part, area. What is the area of the rectangle? Area is equal to length into breadth. Again we have to find the rate of change of its area, means dA by dt. Now this is the product rule. We will apply product rule because here length and breadth both are changing, that means both are variable, and area is also variable because area is also changing. So dA by dt means first derivative second plus second derivative first, means x dy by dt plus y dx by dt. So dA by dt will be like this. So dx by dt is given, dy by dt is given. This is the value of dA by dt. Like this is the value of dp by dt. So this is the value of dA by dt. Now it is given, it is asked when x becomes 8 cm, y becomes 6 cm, at that time what is the rate of change of area with respect to time? That means you have to put at x is equal to 8 cm and y is equal to 6 cm here. 8 4 is 32 and 5 6 is 30. So this answer will be 2. It means that time the area was increasing, right? That means all things are happening at the same time, but the perimeter was decreasing but the area was increasing. Next question number 10. A ladder 5 meter long, this is the ladder, is leaning against the wall. This is the wall and this is the base. The bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground, means this is the bottom, this C point is the bottom of the ladder. It is pulled along the ground away from the wall. This means we are pulling this ladder this way, means against the wall, away the wall, at the rate of 2 cm per second. Means if this B and C, this distance if you take x, and this distance AB you take y, and AC is already 5 meter, right? So this BC, the rate of change of this CB means dx by dt is equal to 2 cm per second. It means this side x is pulled away at the rate of 2 cm per second. So the question is, how fast its height on the wall decreasing? It means what is the speed of the AB which is coming down towards earth, this we have to find. Means if this is x and this is y and this ladder is pulled towards this side away from the wall, and if dx by dt is equal to 2 centimeter per second, what is the value of dy by dt? Right? When the ladder is 4 meter away from the wall, after some time this CB will become 4 meter. At that time, what will be the value of this? Right? Now, in this given, let this be the given sides. BC is x, AB is y. Now dx by dt means this is equal to 10 centimeter per second. AC is already 5. Now Pythagoras theorem we can apply. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC means 5. 25 is equal to y square plus x square. Now if dx by dt is given, it means we have to differentiate with respect to t. Right? Now when x becomes 4, means after some time the length of B and C, when it becomes 4, what will be the value of A and B at that time? So you will put x equal to 4 here. So 25 is equal to y square plus 16. So y at that time will be 4. It means when ladder is 5 and when this is 4, this will become 3. Now differentiating this equation, 25 is equal to y square plus x square with respect to t, because this information is given. So we have to differentiate both sides. So this is 0. Differentiation of this with respect to t means 2y and dy by dt. This is 2x and dx by dt. Now 2x dx by dt all are given. Means 2 is 2, x means 4, dx by dt means 2. Now 2 as it is, y means 3, and dy by dt means we have to find this decreasing value, dy by dt. So put all these value here. Dy by dt means minus 8 upon 3. That means this height, this top means A is decreasing. You can say this point A is decreasing towards the ground at the rate of 8 centimeter per second. It means C point is going away from B at the rate of this where 2 centimeter per second, but at this point A is coming down at the rate of 8 by 3 centimeter per second. 8 by 3 means 2 point something. So this means this is going away with the speed of 2 and this is coming down with the speed of 2 point something. So both speeds are not same. Let us take one more question. Question number 14. Sand is pouring from a pipe at a rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Centimeter cube means volume upon second means time. Means something here it is given V upon T means dV upon dt. This is the rate of change of volume with respect to time. Right? Now the falling sand forms a cone. It is making a cone on the ground in such a way that the height of the cone height is always 1/6 of the radius of the base. Means h is always 1 by 6 times of radius. How fast is the height of the sand cone increasing when the height is 4 centimeter? Now let the radius be r, height be h. Now rate of change of volume is dV upon dt. It is given 12. See here, centimeter cube per second, and height is always 1 by 6 times of radius. Now what is V? 1 by 3 pi r square h means volume of the cone. Because dV upon dt is given, so we have to differentiate V respect to time. But before differentiating this, there are two variables r and h. Right? So and it is also given that h is always equal to r. So you can put r is equal to 6 times of h from here. Taking this, the value of r is 6 into h, putting it here. So the value of V is equal to 12 pi h cube. Now we will differentiate V with respect to t. So dV by dt means here 12 pi is the constant the differentiation of h with respect to t will be 3h square dh by dt, right? Now dv upon dt is given, it is 12. So 12 is equal to 12 pi into 3h square into dh by dt. Putting these values, this is the value of dh by dt, means the rate of change of height with respect to t. This is the value of dh upon dt, and this is the required thing, increasing, like how fast is the height of the sand cone is increasing when the height becomes 4 centimeter. It means what is dh by dt when h becomes 4. Now finally you will put the value of h4 here. 4 square 16 3 is 48. So 3, this will become 1 upon 48 pi centimeter per second. Why it is centimeter? Because this is height. Height means centimeter. T means time. So this we have to write the unit also. So dh by dt means rate of change of height with respect to time. It means 1 upon 48 pi centimeter upon second. Right? Question number 15 and 16 are of the same type. The cost function rupees associated with the production of x units of an item is given by this. It means cost function. Like we say fx is equal to something, similarly it is cost function like f. So this is cx. Company has decided a cost function like this. X means number of the units produced by the company. Find the marginal cost when the units becomes 17. So this is C, cost function. If you differentiate the cost function, you will get the marginal cost. So dc upon dx means 3x square into 0, this means 0.007 into 3x square. You can easily differentiate this. Now when you put x is equal to 17, put it here as required. So dc upon dx when x becomes 17 is the answer 20.967, and this is the marginal cost. Hence the marginal cost is rupees this when there are 17 units produced. Similarly, same question is for revenue cost, right? Thank you.